Evening, sir.
Evening.
Good evening, sir.
Good 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 evening.
How are you, sir?
Good, thank you. How are you?
Fine, sir. Thank you, sir.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, sir.
Sir, can we start the class?
Yeah, you can always start on time.
Yeah, sir. Like Nehan, I thought he didn't come. Now he's here. We can start.
Okay. Give me a sec. So, good evening, everyone. I'm Nehant of class 9. I'm studying in Pushpa Public School CBSE. So, I will be teaching you today about third topic of Python 11 course. So, just give me a second. I'll open the presentation. Is my screen visible to everyone?
Yeah, we can.
Yes, yes.
So today we are going to study about variables, inputs, and outputs. So before I start, anybody I'll ask you a question. Anybody know about the variables, inputs, and outputs? Anybody? If you know, you can answer. Okay, at least you try to answer variables. I think,
Means name.
yeah, Chinmay.
Yeah, variable means name.
Yeah, you are indirectly correct. It means you are giving in value for an specific object or anything. You can give many value for anything. Okay, so let's start our class today. Okay, so today the table of contents is recap, variables, examples, types of variables, inputs, converting input types, output, and the final is assignment. So the recap section will be explained by Tanishka. So you can head over to Tanishka. Just a second.
Okay.
Initial give me a second, please.
Yeah. I request all of you to on your video. Everyone, you can on your video. Okay. Others, you also can on your video. Yeah. So recap, in the previous class, we learned about Google Colab and how we can install Google Colab, and then about Colab's environment, that is table of contents and runtime, right? So what is Google Colab? Oh, do anybody know the answer? Do you know the answer? What is Google Colab? In the previous class, you guys learned, right?
It's the
Can
Python
I?
platform, I mean the coding platform where we code Python.
Can you repeat it again?
Okay, it's the platform where we
Hmm.
code, using Python language, Python coding language. It's the platform for coding.
Yeah, that's right. You guys can on your video. Not only at the beginning, but throughout the class, you can on your video. Everyone. Okay. Then, you guys already know how to install Collab, and I hope you guys have installed it. And then, what about table of contents? You can just tell me why we create sections. Why we create sections and then code?
If the sections won't be there, we'll get lot of confuses.
Yeah, that's correct. So the sections are not there, then if you want to add anything to the previous codes or something, then you'll get confused. And if you want to search, then it'll be easy for you, as you will be having the title also. Then runtime. So runtime, there's nothing to ask about it. You just did you guys understand about CPU, GPU, and TPU?
Yeah.
Last class. Yeah, that's correct. Then
Yeah.
what is the full form of GPU?
Graphic processing unit.
Yeah, that's correct. Then what about TPU?
Tensor processing unit.
Yeah, that's correct. So that is correct. So you already learned why it's present in the collab. We can change the version and they are the accelerators in Python. So if you're going to write a complex codes, then it'll be useful. Okay. So that's about the recap. And you guys on a video and be active. Okay. Yeah. Next slide.
Okay, thank you, Tanishka. So now today, the main thing we are going to learn is variables. So as is you, I think many students like who are studying in seventh, eighth, and ninth, they know about variables. It is very common in math. So I'm gonna read it. A variable is like a container that holds data. You can use it to store values such as numbers, text, or other data types. You can change only some types of variables. Means variables is like a container. You can put many things in it. Like if you are going to a market, if you will have to buy many things, right? You can't hold any all the things in hand. You need a basket or anything, so you can put more values in a single alphabet. So I mean single container. It is similar to variables. Means it is like a container that holds data. So here is an example. Like A equals WeJump Python level 1. Print A. WeJump Python level means we do not need to type all the code, and we should do not repeat it again. Just if we give an like variable A equals WeJump Python level 1 print A, it displays WeJump Python level 1. So now I will share my screen, and like anyone need like any volunteers should help me to create a variable. Okay, just give me a second. So okay, now anybody you like help me to create a variable? Anybody volunteers? You can type your name also. Please, any volunteers? Like if you do not answer, I will be like calling any names.
May I?
Okay, yes, Chinmay.
A is equal to
Yes,
string
it's not okay. String.
open bracket.
Yes, you can
In,
call it parenthesis.
sorry.
I mean, do not need to call bracket. You can call it like parenthesis.
Okay.
Yeah, next.
Can I say my name there?
So wait, Chinmay. So next, what step we will do? Yuga. Next, what step we should do? Yuga.
Print
Yes.
open bracket
Yes.
A.
Okay. Now,
Then
yeah, just a second. It's loading.
Mhm.
So as you said, it was correct. So as I explained you, it is like a variable. See, if I tell like a string, my name is Chinmay, it holds all the values here in just an alphabet A. So this is the function of variables. Now we'll move to the next slide. Okay. So the next is the purpose of variables. So do not look here. Say by your own. Like why do we use variables in a day-to-day life? Don't just go on Python. You can say in your own way.
To find the value of something.
Okay. So
find
like
the value,
okay.
to
So
find the
variable
value
is
of
used to store data. For example, if you go to school, right, you need purposely like books and bags. You daily carry it. So now I'm like for it is there is an example like variable bag. So the like variable is bag. So the value is books. Like you store many books, right? These books are heavy, right? So if you give the variable like bag one equals books. So the value to that variable is books. So the variable is book bag and the value is books. Similarly, we can manipulate any data using variables, which we can execute in the program. Means we can change the values of variables, but not all the variables. So that we will be studying in the next further slides. Like there are two types of variable types: immutable and mutable. Immutable means it cannot be changed, like example strings, which we used before. As Chinmay said, in that example, we used immutable. It is an example strings which we used before, and mutable means the value can be changed. Like if you type that x equals apple, banana, mango, then we're using like a list, right? That value can be changed, but in immutable strings, this value cannot be changed. So everyone understood, right? What is immutable and mutable?
Nehan, just a second. For immutable, you use example as string. Sorry, integers. Integers, we cannot change them.
Oh, sorry. I think there's a typing error. So, as I said, immutable is cannot be changed. We can use also integers and mutable. Their value can be changed. An example is list. So, we are going to next slide. Next slide. If anybody has doubt?
For immutable, the example is string and integer.
Yes. And for a mutable list.
Okay.
And the next, we are going to learn the second topic, input. So, what is input? Can anybody answer? What is input? Like we use in many codes.
We
What is
are,
input?
input we can use to give instructions.
Like what instructions? Can you say any example? Okay, that's okay. Anybody else? Anybody?
Input is the information or input instructions given to the computer.
Hmm.
Examples. Something like searching something or calculating.
Okay, that's okay, Mo. Thank you. Input is a built-in function that allows you to take user input. Like you will type an code, like input code, that will be repeated by the computer. It will ask what the input. It will be like as it's similar to the like print, but it will ask the question when the input will be asked by the computer. You need to type like if you asked input what is your name, the computer asks the program executes that what is your name, then you would like type your name as Nehant, then the code will be executed. If you do not do that, the code will be not like it will be not run. So input is a built-in function that allows you to take user input. The program pauses and waits for the user to type something and press enter. The type input is then written. So as I said, like if you type any code which you want the computer to ask to you, like for example, if you type like a equals input, which fruit do you like? So the computer just asks you which fruit do you like. Then like you given my favorite fruit, you don't try to like you just type apple. The computer will just say your favorite fruit is apple. So this input is similar to that. So input is just like you want the computer to ask to you. So this is the function of input. So anybody has doubt in it?
Nehan,
Yes,
before
Tanushree.
continuing, just wait a second. I just wanted to ask someone about variables. I think
Okay.
Chinmay understood it. Chinmay, what is variable?
Means it's a naming word.
Hmm. That you told this before. Nehan taught in the class. What he taught you just now? Don't
Um,
go to that slide. Just stay here. Hmm. Okay, others, did you understand what he told?
Can I answer?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Let's try this way. There are some words for categories. For example, country is a word that can contain many country names. So the moment I use this category name, which is a country, then in this country variable, we can put many country names. For example,
Um, India.
India.
South
Yeah.
Korea.
Country equals to India. Country equals to Korea, and the country equals to many countries. Can you tell me?
France.
New Zealand,
New Zealand,
Germany.
Germany, Australia.
Switzerland.
Yeah, all those are values. All those are values, and they can go and then fit into the variable. What is the variable here?
Country name.
Yeah, country.
Country.
Country is a variable, and all the country names are the values. So values can go and then fit into the variable. Now, any other categorical the word can you find? For example, fruit. Fruit can be variable, and then all the fruit names can be
Value.
value. No, values.
Values.
So now I created the variable fruit. Now let's put the values. Which one?
Apple.
Apple,
Mango.
mango, banana,
Papaya.
papaya,
Lychee.
lychee,
Pineapple.
pineapple, like this. Oh, now I want one of you to find the variable name. Any categorical name.
So chocolate.
Okay, chocolate can be the
Variable.
variable. There can be various kinds of chocolate. They can be the values, right? So in this chocolate,
sir.
what can we put?
Cadbury.
Chocolates.
Mm.
Cadbury.
It
Silk.
can vary, and the
Silk.
Dairy milk.
yeah, caramel
Kit
and the
Kat.
oh yeah, Kit Kat.
Munch.
Munchie, like this, you can.
Or
Okay.
Nestle.
Oh, right. Now another variable. Let's find which one.
Colors.
Colors, very good. Color can be a variable. Now let's create the values.
Red.
Red,
Red.
Pink.
pink,
blue.
Orange.
orange,
Black.
Black.
black, oh,
White.
white. Oh, very
Blue.
good. Now one more variable. Let's create
Language.
language. Oh, okay. Language variable. Now let's put the values.
Kannada.
Kannada,
Malayalam.
Hindi, Malayalam,
Kannada. Tamil.
Korea.
Korean,
Kannada. Telugu.
Kannada, Telugu. Oh, yeah, like
Tamil.
this. Now you understood what is the variable and what are the values?
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, sir.
And then this immutable and mutable, it's not easy to understand. Tamil, okay. Now, let's think about immutable. What is immutable?
Cannot be changed.
Cannot be changed. Cannot be changed. What does that mean? String cannot be changed. What does that mean?
The input which we type that cannot be changed once again after we enter the code.
For example, we have a color variable, and the value is what?
Red.
Red, R-E-D. Yeah, R-E-D already we put inside the how to say the variable color. Now it is a red, R-E-D. Then in the computer, you can try to change the letter by letter, R-E-D. Then you will know what is the first letter in R-E-D.
R.
R. Second letter,
E.
E. Last letter,
E.
D. Yeah. Then in computer we say loop. Loop means yeah, it's just a turning like this, right? So first, second, third. First, second, third. R-E-D, R-E-D, R-E-D. Now I'm trying to change the first letter. Instead of R, I want to change to K. K-E-D. I want to change it R to K. Can I change?
No, sir.
No, you cannot change. In string, you can find out what is the first letter. It says R. What is the second letter? E. What is the third letter? D. And I try to change R to K. Oh, I cannot. In string, you cannot. You understand? That is immutable. Now, Nehan said in the list, it can be changed. It's mutable in list. List means in this group, we can put in one variable that is a age. Okay, in age, we will put our age. Okay, now Tanishka, what is your age?
14.
So the first number is 14, comma, mine is 56. Okay, 56, comma, Yuga,
So 14.
14, 56, 14, and Tejas,
13.
13. Yeah. Now, in this list variable, 4 values are there. First one is what?
14.
14.
14. Second,
56.
56. Third,
14.
14. Last,
13.
13. Now, computer can again iterate one by one. So what is the first value, second value, third value, fourth value? Then the first value, if I ask, it will give you 14 because Tanishka's age is 14. And I want to change it to 63. Can I change?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Sir.
it is.
Sir.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mutable. Mutable means you can change. In string, you cannot change. But in list, you can change. Now you understood?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sir.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Next.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. You guys understood, right?
Yeah.
Chinmay, then what is variable?
Okay. For example, we taking a variable as colors.
Mhm.
And here the colors names means that's a value red, yellow, pink. That all we going to uh, group together to the variable means
Very
for
good.
color.
Mhm.
Yeah, that is mean by variable.
Very good.
Hmm.
Thank you,
Okay.
sir.
So the yellow, pink, red, what are they?
There are value
Then variable name?
colors.
Okay, that's correct. Then Hamsini? Hamsini, can you explain about mutable and immutable? I forgot just now. You understood it, right? Can you explain?
Mutable means which can be changed. Immutable means which cannot be changed. Like example, the age, like answer said 15, 14, 36, 14, 56, like that. We can change in mutable and we cannot change in immutable ages.
Okay, you told the examples, the variable names, right? Data types example, you tell me. Like immutable, strings are immutable. Then mutable?
List.
Yeah, that's correct. Nehant, you can continue.
Okay. Thank you, answer and Tanishka. So the next topic we are going to learn is converting types of inputs. Just a second. So okay. Previously we learned about input. So I will ask an volunteer to explain input. So yes, Amog, can you explain what is input? Like just 5 minutes before we learned about it, right?
Yeah, it's the like instructions given to the computer. If we typed what is your name, that the answer coming from the computer is the output, and what we are giving is the input.
Okay. Thank you, Amog. So the next topic we are learning is converting input types. So the first is inputs are automatically saved as strings. So as now we learned about strings, right? Like strings is basically like any names, like it almost presents like in noun forms. So what like it do not comes under like numbers. It's like an alphabetic, like string apple, like input string apples. So I think you're understanding, right? So it like
Yeah.
in
Yes.
sentence, like alphabet, which but it is not numbers. When doing mathematical operation, that too whole numbers, use integers. Like you are using a numbers, like mathematical operation. Like you are asking the Python code to do the multiplication, division, and the subtraction. You first like use int. So if you do not do that, the code will run, but it will more be probability when you use int. So the next is when using decimals, use float. So if you like type integers, and then if you when you're executing the code, if you write like I mean, if you take the decimal numbers, the code will be not taken at all. You should use like when we are executing the code, you should write float. So I'll just share my screen and show you. So yeah, so as I said, strings like str. As Chinmay used as before, my name is Chinmay. We used like string, means we are giving a name but not a number. We are giving a sentence. You are understanding, right?
Yes.
We are using
Yeah.
names like things. Instead of names, I will use another things like I like apple very much. Now this is a string, right? So we are not using any numbers, just we are typing a sentence. When you type a sentence, we need to use string str. The string symbol is str in Python. So like we'll print like a, then we'll execute the code. So now you can see that I like apple very much. So this is the example of string. Instead of a sentence, like we use like uh, 5 + 5. So what do you think the code will run? Oh, these are to use the colon, right? So now can anyone explain why did the code did not run? It just like showing 5 + 5. Anyone?
Because we not use the integer.
Yes, this is the correct answer. When we do not use the integer symbol, and when we are using, we are like typing numbers, and we are not using the integer symbols, then this code will be not executed. So the second code, like I will type int. This is the symbol of integers. This is second. So now you can see that the code is run. So like when we use integers, then this code will be executed. So this is about integers, but like I'll create an code. We learned about inputs, right? So just I will create an code using inputs. Just a second. So now, like mm, so now I have given like enter in the number and which number we do, we'll multiply by 5. Like I will just type like 3.5. Do you think the code will execute? but it has executed. But the answer is not correct. So why do you think that this code is not running properly? Sorry,
Because
sorry.
when we use a decimal form, we need to
I did not use the integer symbol. Oh, sorry. And remember one thing, when we are using the integer and the input, so don't make mistakes which I made. Like, you do not type first input then int. First you need to type like input int, then you should need to type input. So yeah. So like I will enter the number as 3.55. See, the code is not running because I told that integer is just for whole numbers. So I will ask question. What is whole numbers? Students, can
Which
anyone say
start,
whole
which
numbers?
start from zero.
Yes, you can say.
That which
The
start
num
from zero.
Yes, Yuga, you can say right. Yuga.
the number which includes natural numbers along with 0.
Yes, Yuga, that's correct. But here, what I had did means when I'm typing the input, I'm writing the code. I just typed that T.55. This is in decimal, right? I said that when we use decimals, we need to type float. If I just typed in float instead of int, this code will be run. So, as you can see that when I use float, this code can be executed. But when I use integer, there is an error. Means I did not use float that time, but now I have used float and this code is running. So the next topic we are going to learn is
Can we ask someone to try?
yes, sir, yes, sir. Give me a second. And some people like they are not active. We can give chance to them.
Yeah.
Um, just a second. Anil Roshan, are you there?
Yes.
So you instruct me to make a code that will ask your age. Yes, that will ask your age and which type of variable. I mean, which type of input do I need to use? You just do that for me. And someone can help Anil Roshan. Kiran Maurya, can you help Anil Roshan?
Yeah, I will help.
Yeah, Kiran.
Shall I tell code?
Okay, you only say. I need an code. Like first it will ask your age, then it will ask your height also. That height should be in decimals. Yeah,
Decimal.
say. Yeah.
First, take variable age
Okay.
space equal and
Do I need to use string or int?
string.
Uh, you are typing number, right? Enter your age. You need to type
Oh,
int.
sorry, integer.
Yes.
After
Then.
open bracket and input.
Okay.
Again open bracket.
Mm.
Not a bracket. Yeah. Again open double quotation after enter your age. Yeah. Next line.
Yes.
Take height. Again
Yes.
equal integer.
Just give me a second. Yes. Integers. I
Yeah,
told you. Okay. Okay, integers. Then
input,
yes. Then
enter your height. Yeah, run the code.
okay, I will run the code. Okay, what is your age?
13.
So you are not like perfectly heighted. I mean, your age is not like perfect. Can you name your age? Like I mean your height, your perfect height.
Perfect, I don't know.
Okay, say in like average. It should be in decimals.
Decimals.
Mhm.
I know my height perfectly. Can you write 12.8?
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
So why do you think, Kiran Moria, you are like the code which you are executed is not running properly? You have missed like two things in this. What are they?
Want to
So
give space after height?
not that I explained it before. So like wait a second.
Can I tell? Can I tell?
Who's Tejas?
Yes.
Yeah, you tell me. He missed like two things. What are they?
I think in front of that I and T we have to type float
In which? Age or height?
height.
Okay. That's one thing. So another thing is missing. Can anyone say? It's the basic thing and it is necessary.
Okay, you got the input, then what you should do if you want to execute the input which you have given?
Yes. So anyone,
Hmm,
what you should do next?
you told you guided him, right? You just tell how can you execute it? You already took the input, then how can you execute it?
Kiran, how can you
Yeah.
execute that code? This code is not running right. Like every code you create, like at last you need to type something. What is that, Kiran?
May I?
Print
Yes, print,
bracket
bracket,
and age.
age.
For next line, same thing. Print and bracket height.
Yes,
I
now
think
I
it's
think you understand that, Kiran.
yeah.
So like enter your age. What is your age?
13.
So what is your height?
12.8.
So now did you understand, Kiran? Like how we
Uh,
need to execute that code and why do we use float?
yeah.
So everyone did you understand why we need to use float, int and strings?
Yeah.
Yes.
Like before this code, I need anyone. We did not use string, right? Just give me a second. I need anyone to use string. Anyone? Anyone? Can you like help me to use string?
Can I?
Okay. Say your name.
Rinisha.
Tejas? Yeah. Yeah. You tell me. Tejas? Sorry. Uh, yes, Tejas, will you say me?
Yeah. Wait 1 minute.
Yeah, you instruct me to like string, how to execute and code using string.
I think name
Name,
equals
yes,
string
string,
input
input,
And what is your name? I thought
What is
your name.
your
Name.
name? Okay. So, Tejas, say your name. What is your name?
Tejas.
Tejas. Like, say your full name.
H-A.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all.
What is your age?
13.
13. Your height?
5.2.
5.2. Okay. So now,
I
and
think in the last line.
Tejas, one thing we missed at last. What is it?
Yeah. In the last line, print.
We'll do it before only. Okay.
Okay.
Print.
And
Hmm.
name.
Yes,
That's all.
Tejas.
Yeah, I have to run code. Tejas.
Tejas.
13. 5.2. That's all.
Okay. 5.2 meters or centimeters?
I think it's meter, not centimeters.
Okay. So, I think everyone is clear with it, right?
Yeah.
Anybody has any doubt?
No.
Just a second. Chinmay, are you there?
Yeah.
There, you score. Okay. Their name equals to string. Then input what is your name. There, if I don't write str, then what will happen?
The code will not run.
Is it? If I remove str, then the bracket, only one bracket, then what will happen? Others, do you know the answer?
I
There
think
what?
it will come only what is your name.
In the PPT, it was mentioned, right? Like if you don't write any, anything before input, then it will be saved as a string. So if you write str, if you don't write, then it is considered as string. So here, name equals to input, what is your name? If you write 50 there, then no problem. It'll take the input. But when you have to add it or do some other calculations with it, then that's not possible. But if you write string there, then if you write any integer, if you give any integer value, then that's not correct. But if you don't write anything, then it will be considered as string itself. So now if you write 50, input, it'll take the input. But if you have to do any other calculations with the input, then that's not possible. Okay. And you guys got to know about string, integer, and float, right?
Yes.
So, okay. Tejas, then tell me why you take input.
Because computer should ask our name. What computer should ask the questions, right?
Sorry, can you repeat it again?
What we should write input because the computer asks with us the questions.
That's also correct. But like it's like computer asks you some question and then you give value. So instead of just directly giving the value to the variable, you see, color is equals to pink, then you don't take any input from the user. So if you write color equals to string, then you write enter any color, then you don't know what the input will be. It can be anything, any color. But if that should be string, if it's not a string, then some other value, then you will get error. Okay.
Yes.
You can give the values directly to the variable, but if you use input function, then you'll not know what the input will be, but you will know which type of data, because you will write string, integer, right? So that's it. Did you guys understand?
Yes.
Okay, Nehant, you can continue.
So, okay, we just learnt about it, right? And Chinmay, I think your doubt is clarified now. As Tanishka said, and anything if you do not display like a string, int or float, the Python inbuilt function it comes that it will be already displayed like string. So the code which we have done is already displayed. If you do not use string also, I think you got it right.
Yeah.
So the next thing we are going to learn is is so converting input types is it's over, and the next is examples. Before like now we did the examples, it's also over. So and the next is output. So what do you guys think and what do you guys think an output is? I need answers from like who are not answered anything.
The information we get from the computer.
Yes, it's correct. It is the result displayed by the interpreter after we give the proper input. So, like we are doing all these codes, right? We are giving the inputs, a float, integer, variables, and all. Like without output, like how will you do that code, right? Output is the main thing. For getting output, we are putting the input. So, like input and output both are necessary. Like without input or output, nothing displays. So, like when you put the input, the output will be displayed, and the displayed is the thing is known as output. So it is very simple topic. All of you understood it, right?
Can you explain it again?
It
Uh,
is, can I explain?
yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Mm, do you know the ATM? No?
Yes, sir.
Sir,
No, sir,
ATM.
What
no.
is ATM?
Automatic teller machine.
Oh, but what does it do?
Mm, will it will give money.
Oh, it will give you money. So I have a card, then I insert and give a password, and I say 100, and then enter. Then the machine will give me the money. Yeah. Then do you know the vending machine?
Yeah.
What
Yes,
is a
sir.
vending
Sir.
machine?
Yes, sir.
Trade mm, some items.
Trisha, can you tell me vending machine, what vending machine is? Or let's say in the train ticket counter, what do you do to buy ticket from your place to, yeah, say Bangalore? What do you do when you go to the train, the counter?
We will be standing in line and
Mhm.
we will go and ask ticket.
You will just ask for ticket?
So we'll pay for it.
Oh yeah, how much you pay?
How
So
much
the
they will
money which
Yeah, from your place to Bangalore, usually how much it comes?
so mostly I guess 120. I guess. Don't know
Mm.
properly.
And from your place to Tamil Nadu, how much?
So don't know.
Just a guess.
Maybe 1,500.
Double
Something.
of
Yeah,
it.
yeah, 1,500. Then from your place to New Delhi, how much?
25,000.
25,000. And from your place to Korea, how much?
Maybe 1 lakh.
50 to
Mhm.
70,000.
Yeah, maybe. And from your place to the moon?
1 lakh.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. The thing is, you gave money and you say you spend 1 lakh rupees and ticket is not given, will you be happy?
No, sir.
Yeah,
No,
no.
sir.
Yeah, so here output means you gave money and you receive the ticket. You gave input, then you wait for your output, say your ticket. So when your ticket is not given, you are not happy. So what will you do?
We will
We
ask
have to ask.
them.
Yeah, you will ask. Yeah,
They will
sir.
be angry.
Oh, you will be angry. Why it is not? Yeah, you will ask and until you get the ticket. Yes, here. So
Yeah.
output is like the ticket. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir.
Mm.
I think now it's like very clear for everyone, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is output? Okay. So like it will be like question time. I will ask like what we had learned throughout the class. I will ask some questions for everyone. So like any like we had remained like only 5 minutes. It will be like quick quiz. So Raghav Sharma, can you answer? Hello. Okay, Nandita PS. Are you there?
Yes, I am.
So quick, can you give an example of immutable variables?
String.
Okay, like you just say in code. Quick.
Um, A is equals to string brackets double inverted comma. My name is Nandita.
Okay, that's correct. So like for mutable, uh,
List.
Nitya, can you answer? Quick. Okay, Rahul SK, can you answer?
Can you repeat question?
Like what is mutable variables? What is mutable variables? Okay, Chinmay raised their hand. Okay, Chinmay, you answer.
Which can we change?
An example?
A list.
Same code.
As sir said that RED. Sorry. I mean age.
Mm.
We can change.
Okay. Anil Roshan.
And also here we need to remember list doesn't mean we need to give only number. List can be even names, say names can be the list variable. So if the names is a list variable, what values can we put in? Variable name is a names, and then it is a list variable equal list open bracket, and then many names we can put. What names can we put?
You answer.
Yan, comma,
Tanishka.
Tanishka, comma,
Yuga.
Yuga, comma,
Rehan.
Nehan. Yeah, okay. So first one is who?
You answer.
Yan. Next.
Tanishka.
Tanishka, Yuga, Nehan. So when there's a reiteration, then the computer finds first one Yan, second one Tanishka, third one Yuga, fourth one Nehan, like this in the name list. And then I say third one Yuga, change it to Amok. If I give that command, will it change or not?
It will change, sir.
Oh, it will change because it's a list.
It will change.
Oh.
It's immune.
But now let's
Immutable.
think about the string. In string, open bracket, double quote, and I put Yan, comma, Tanishka, comma, and the Yuga, comma, Nehanth, and the close. Yeah. Then I say, I want to change Yan into Anil Roshan, can I change?
No, sir.
Oh, no, you
No,
cannot change. Oh, yes. So that's the difference. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Mm.
So, 1 minute left. We'll continue. So, we jump together. Thank you. And today's assignment is create an self introduction program. It is very easy, and you need to use all the variables immutable, mutable. You can also say your hobbies, your parents' name, your height. This is an example. I'm just giving an hint to you. What all the variables we had used, you just do it in here. It's a very simple. I think everyone can do this and submit in the Google Classroom. And thank you, everyone. Thank you.
Mm. Yeah, thank you everyone for your active participation and Nehantha, excellent instruction, and then Tanishka's wonderful support. And then I especially appreciate those who turn on your videos. Yeah, I'm happy to see your faces. Can I see your faces at the last moment? Yeah, just 30 seconds you can turn on. To be sure. Yeah, turn on your videos for 30 seconds. Thank you. Yeah, I would take the screenshot of this class and then I will share in the group. Yeah, so those who are here, you can turn on. Yeah. And then those who cannot, you need to type in the chat box why you cannot turn on. Otherwise, I would think that you are not actually here. Yeah, understand. The Nithya is outside. What about Rahul and Sumaya?
Sir, camera have some issues.
Camera some issues. Rahul, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Can you turn on your video?
Sir, camera have some issues, sir.
Camera issue. Okay. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
1, 2, smile. Smile. Yeah, I took it. Thank you.
Thank you, Nihal.
Yeah, have a wonderful evening. Bye-bye.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you,
Bye,
sir.
sir.
Bye.
So I had
Thank you, sir.
Tanishka?
Bye, sir.
Tanishka?
Thank you, sir.
yeah. So I wanted to inform about the assignments.
Yeah, assignment. Okay.
So topic 1, many of them submitted, but topic 2 out of 19 only 2 members submitted the assignment. You guys submit the assignment also. You are very active in the class, but still you have to submit the assignments. Okay. If you have any doubts, then you contact the instructors. Okay. Or you contact me. I'll help you, but you submit the assignment. If you want, the due date can be till Tuesday. Now it's Monday. You submit it because most of you have your periodic tests going on right now. So you can submit it by Tuesday, but don't forget to submit. Okay, that's what I wanted to inform.
Sir, what is the topic?
You have to create you have to introduce yourself. Self introduction program. Your name, age, height, school, everything. You can use string, integer, float. Today you learned, right?
Yes.
You use and create a self introduction program and post it in the Google Classroom.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Kamsamida, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank
Kamsamida.
you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Bye, sir.
Bye.
Thank you, sir. Bye, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Bye, sir.